Oh, oops, I was muted. Alright, but anyways, hey guys. Today, we are going to be doing a re-rank of the Friday the 13th movies. As you can see, I'm using Paint instead of the website this time. Um, so yeah, and these are also, thankfully, not downloaded pictures. They're screenshots, of titles. Which I forgot to make a screenshot of the Part 7 title, so Part 7 is literally just Part 7. So, you get the gist of it. So, let's just go ahead and get started with the first one. I think the first one is overrated. It's really boring between kills, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll put it in C tier. So, part 2 is also going to go in C tier. It's literally the same exact movie as the first one. And also, actually probably has my least favorite Jason look. So, he really just looks like a hillbilly with a sack on his head. So, yeah, and part 3. Part 3 is still kind of mediocre in the exact same movie, but it's kind of a breath of fresh air for me after having to sit through the really boring part 1 and 2, so I'll put it in B tier. Glad these weird line things go away. Part 4, yes, it's still literally like the same concept as the first 3, but it does it in the most perfect way out of every single one of them. And for quite a long time now, Part 4 has been my favorite in the entire franchise. So yeah, Part 4 is going in S tier. I know you all are probably gonna hate me for this, but yes, I do like Part 5 better than Part 1 and 2. I'll put it in B tier. It's Part 5 is not nearly as mediocre and boring as the first 2. Like Part 5 is, it's still not a great movie. Nowhere near the best, like around the middle, near the bottom. But yeah. But Part 6, on the other hand, is my second favorite in the series. It does almost everything perfectly, except for the acting. The acting is not great. Tommy is a good actor. Megan is not a good actor. Not the best actor. The worst actor is that Court guy, the guy in the blue shirt. He's just like this silly idiot throughout the whole movie. And Part 7 is probably gonna go in C tier. Not the best. It's really just the same movie. Again. Like, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 are all kind of the same. But Part 4 does it in the most perfect way out of all of them. Yeah. Part 8 is, in my opinion, a lot more hated than it really should be. It's really not as bad as people say it is, but it's still not great. I'll put it in B tier. Jason Goes to Hell will go to C tier. I Actually, I'm gonna move the reboot right here. Jason Goes to Hell is going in C tier. The plot doesn't fit Friday the 13th. There's really only 3 things I like about the movie. I used to like Jason Goes to Hell, okay? But now there's only 3 things I like about it. Jason looks pretty cool. The kills are good, and it has good acting. Not only good, it actually has some of the best acting in the series, in my opinion. You all know where this is going. Straight to F. Jason X is so horrible. I don't even need to explain it. Alright. Freddy vs. Jason is also down here. Yep. These are the 2 worst movies in the whole series. Definitely. By a long shot. And the reboot is going to E tier. I did not enjoy it very much. So, yeah. These are not really in order of what I would rank them. Last place would be Jason X. Then it's Freddy vs. Jason. Then it's probably... Then it might be the reboot. And then it's the first one. And then it's part 2. And then it's Jason Goes to Hell. And then it's part 7. And then it's part 5. And then it's part 8. Actually, wait, no. Then it's part 8. Then it's part 5. Actually, no. I actually kind of liked part 5 better than part 3 rewatching it, actually. So yeah, it's part 3 then part 5. And then it's Jason Lives. And then final chapter. Actually, Friday part 5 was actually... It was actually kind of an enjoyable movie. Like it has funny characters and stuff. It's funny. Some of them are a little cringy. Like that goth girl just dancing, doing the robot dance, like zzz, 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 zzz. It's so weird. And like the din din din. I'm not gonna sing it because it's copyright, but probably copyright. But yeah, this is my re-rank of the Friday the 13th movies. None of them were in A tier, actually. So yeah, and so yeah, I found part 5 is bad, but in a good way. That's how I mean it like that. A lot of people find Freddy vs. Jason like that, but I certainly didn't find that. I thought of Freddy vs. Jason as just bad. Anyways, yeah, that was my re-rank of the Friday the 13th movies. I'm probably gonna do this with Halloween too. So, yeah, goodbye.